Imagine a time when the Spanish crown looked across the ocean and realized, wow, this isn't just a bunch of islands. It's a whole new world full of treasures. Soon, people like Nicolas de Ovando, the first governors, arrived. They brought lots of Spanish settlers eager to find gold and start big farms. The Caribbean, once a peaceful home, transformed into busy mines and construction sites where people were forced to work. Now let's talk about something called encomienda. It was like this: the Spanish king let some settlers, called encomenderos, have indigenous people work for them. The excuse? They were going to protect them and teach them about Christianity. But guess what? That protection was just a trick. In reality, the indigenous people had to work, non-stop in gold mines and sugarcane fields. They were basically slaves in their own land. If they didn't want to work, they faced terrible punishments. Imagine tiny, invisible invaders arriving with the Europeans. Diseases like smallpox, measles, and influenza. The Native Americans had never encountered these illnesses before, so their bodies didn't know how to fight them. It was a biological disaster. Entire villages disappeared. Because so many farmers got sick, there wasn't enough food, leading to widespread famine. Here's the sad truth: the indigenous population of Hispaniola, now the Dominican Republic and Haiti, once hundreds of thousands, maybe even reaching 700,000, was almost completely wiped out. By the 1510s, only a few thousand were left. Because there weren't enough indigenous people to work, the Spanish started bringing enslaved people from Africa. This was the start of a terrible period and changed the population of the Americas forever. In Puerto Rico, Cuba, and Jamaica, similar stories unfolded. Let's not forget Bartolomé de las Casas, a priest who saw all this happening. He wrote about the terrible things he witnessed and tried to convince the Spanish king to stop it. The Caribbean became a starting point, a base camp for conquering even bigger empires like the Aztec and Inca empires. The system the Spanish created in the 1510s shaped the world for the next 300 years, with Europe at the center. Even though much was lost, the spirit and legacy of the indigenous people live on, mixed with the heritage of Europeans and Africans.